Welcome to Globe 10.0. I'm joined by the Globe's John Powers. We're talking baseball, specifically left-hander Jon Lester. After a great start, 6-0, when he was undefeated along with Buchholz, we thought we had a new Lester. We thought he was fixed, and now here he is, slipping back into the same old Jon Lester. He's lost a tough game in Seattle, but he didn't pitch well, and he's been giving up a lot of two-strike hits, as John Farrell mentioned, and who is the real Jon Lester? And more specifically, John, what should the Red Sox do? This is the last year outside of a $13 million option they have on him next year. This is the time when, with Pedro Martinez, be looking for his new long-term deal, and there was some talk about giving Lester a long-term deal. What do you do with Lester at this point?
Well, I think you really need to wait and see. Certainly, I wouldn't give him a new contract unless you know that the Dodgers are going to buy it later. Yeah. Even that's an expensive option. That is a $13 million option. Yeah. For a guy that appears to be going south right now. Yeah. He did win three starts prior to the last one, but you're right. He hasn't been the guy that we thought we'd see. Of course, he wasn't last year either.
No.
And you're wondering, is there some injury issue here? Yeah. Or is he just going to become Beckett, where you have this enormous flash, and then he just kind of gradually goes downhill? They can buy him out for $250K.
Yeah.
But you know what?
But then you don't get a draft pick.
Yeah, that's right. And when he's on, he's on.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why are we not seeing the guy that we were seeing in April and May?
Or back in 2010, the 19-9,
That's
the 15-9. Is this who he is? The 9-14, the 8-5 guy with the ERA pushing 5. I'm beginning to think more this is who the guy is. He's not CC Sabathia. Used to think that $13 million was a reasonable amount of money compared to some of these high-paying aces, but I don't think he's that guy.
No,
I'm certainly not giving him an extension at this point until I see how the rest of this season plays out. And then I'm reevaluating everything with him. Possibly, it looks like $13 million. They probably end up keeping him through the option year, but I'm certainly not signing him to any long-year deal. And I also think, John, this might be a guy who just needs a change of scenery because he's been, he's got that malcontent feel a lot of times when he loses and in the clubhouse and when he bitches on the mound about pitches and things like that. It just seems to me maybe he just needs a new place to pitch, and he's not. The Red Sox tried to prop him up in some commercials this year. He's kind of this happy-go-lucky guy, but it's not. That's not who he is, and he just seems unhappy here. And I'm wondering, if somebody realizes that, wow, maybe this guy needs a change of scenery, and he could really blossom again. So I really don't know where it stands with him.
We also do wonder: is there some injury we aren't aware of? He isn't aware of that is lurking. Lackey comes back, and it turns out he had the elbow. Mm-hmm. And he is a different person, it seems now. Yeah. Arm problems will make you unhappy. If that isn't it, then maybe he never was this guy.
So Jon Lester, is he healthy? Is he not? Is he good or is he bad? We're going to find out in the second half, that's for sure.